Hey, Emily here from Fret Planet. I've got another basic beginner's lesson for you, and we're going to learn the two chords C and A minor. C, of course, being indicated by a capital C, and A minor is that capital A and lowercase m indicating minor. So, here's how you do C first. We're going to put our first finger at the first fret of the second string. Then we're going to put our second finger at the second fret, fourth string. And we're going to stretch our third finger way up, and we're going to hit the third fret of the fifth string. And your end goal is to be able to hear the first 5 strings of the guitar. There's no 6th string in this one. Should sound like this. Okay? Now, what you have to think about when you're fretting this chord especially is that nice arching motion with your fret fingers so that you can fret those notes way, way on the very tips of your fingers. And you want to think about that nice pinching motion between the thumbprint part of your thumb and the very tips of your fingers. Okay, so don't think about grabbing this chord, think about pinching it. If it doesn't turn out perfectly like this at first, give it lots and lots of practice. Okay, this is a tough one for beginners. Now let's take that chord and let's play a little bit. We're going to do 4 measures of quarter note down strums on that C chord. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. 4. All right, now there's so much going on with this chord shape that one of the things you have to make sure that you don't do is you want to make sure that your individual fret fingers don't lean over on top of the strings adjacent to them, causing those strings to come out like this. So right now my third finger is leaning over on top of that 4th string, kind of dulling the sound out. But if I get more up on my fingertip, it lets that adjacent string actually sound out successfully. Okay, same thing can happen with any of your fingers. Your first finger could get in the way of the first string or the third string, causing this, until you get way, way up on the fingertips. Now that's tough to do when you're just a beginner because you haven't built maybe the dexterity and the muscle that you need to be able to do that. So keep working on it, lots and lots of practice. Now let's do a very closely related chord shape. Here's how you play A minor. First 2 fingers are exactly the same as the C chord. You're going to put first finger at first fret, second string. Second finger, second fret, 4th string. Here's where it's different. We're going to take our third finger and put it on the second fret, 3rd string, like that. And just like the C chord, we're only going to hit 5 strings of the guitar. Should sound like this. Okay, so all those little nitpicky points that I talked about with the C chord, those apply to the A minor chord as well. Now let's play that one with quarter note down strums for 4 measures. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost there. Give me one more. 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to try changing between the two chords while doing quarter note strumming. Now remember, the only difference between the A minor chord and the C chord shapes is where that third finger is. So you can actually change chords and you only have to reposition your third finger. Let's start with C. We'll do 4 measures of that. Then we'll go to 4 measures of A minor. Down strums, quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, hang in there, 4, 1, 2, 3, get ready to switch, 4, here's A minor, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you're not ready to practice the strum pattern with it yet, just go ahead and practice making the C shape, making the A minor shape over and over, just to get that physical motion down. So be patient with yourself on that. Now let's go into some 8th note alternate strumming with C and A minor. Same amount of measures, 4 measures of C, 4 measures of A minor, and we're going to do our 8th note strumming like that. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 one more, 1 and 2. Get ready for A minor, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. One more measure. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All right. Thank you for tuning in.